lots of people walking and cycling. They just disappeared. Look. What is happening to all those people? Just look. Hello everybody, welcome back to the next episode of City Skylines with me, Biffa. Here we are in the city of New Tealand, and today expansion is on the cards. There are so many nice areas on this map that we haven't built in yet, and the one that's really been on my mind to get to is this one over here. Let's slide on over. So, oh, too far. Tearantula Station, or I think it was Tearantula Terminal, but I've changed it to station because it's not a terminal really, is it? Because things are going through. The idea was that this area here was going to be a nice big built up high density area, maybe sort of spanning across the sort of river, whatever we've got it, yeah, whatever that's called. I would say river, it's probably got a special name, but yeah, in this area here. And then we've got like the airport over there. So that is the idea, and I'd really like to get started on this. So yeah, let's just take a look. We sort of threw this down. This is all connected, if you don't remember. That's why it's called Tearantula. It looks a bit like a spider with all the legs coming out. Something out of Babylon 5, if you remember that. Haha, if you've seen it. And then also we could put in some of our larger buildings. Oh, we haven't unlocked any of these by the look of it. We could put in some of these larger buildings, which will help us go towards unlocking some of our monuments as well. So yeah, let's just take a look. I mean, this has all just been thrown down here just to keep this thing working. So we are definitely going to be removing those. There we go. And removing you. Is that going to mess things up? Garbage processing, perfectly fine, no problem at all. What about power? Oh, yes, there we go, our power. So what I'm going to do is, just because we're going to be working in this area, I am just going to bring in like a temporary... Space already occupied. Okay. A temporary power cable, if you don't mind. Anywhere, there will do. Come on, man. I didn't want to put anarchy on, but I will do it. Oh no! Is that rock gone forever? Ah, the passing of the rock. Do you know what I could do actually? Is I could replace that rock with another rock. There we go. The rock is back. Excellent. Yeah, so I'm just going to bring this over here just so we don't have to worry about messing up the power while we're doing all the work that we're doing. There we go. Excellent. And then we can delete this one. There we go. Let's just get things going. Make sure that's okay. And then this one coming up down here is going to be connected there. Anyway, yep, we're all okay again. Cool, beans. Right, okay, excellent. So looking at this here, we've got like these little 1U rows that go around here. And I quite like those. So I think we're going to stick with these in this area. So let's just see if we can pop. Yeah, so Anarchy's going to come in and then we'll start doing some road adjustments. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, so that gives us our starting square around here. And then I'm just thinking what we could have in this area. So we've got bike lanes absolutely everywhere. What could we make? I mean, this is going to be a big focal point of this central section. I love this. So I'm thinking maybe around the immediate vicinity of this, some sort of plazas or something like that, a park type thing, which will look good. I mean, we've got these ones which are quite small. I would really like some larger plaza type things. Okay, so we've got these flowery passages down here, which are made by Vilgard. You can look those up. And there's this one here called Little Versailles, and I'm just wondering whether we could like pop that in the middle there and try and make something of these. So I put that 3 down that side. That should be in the middle. And we'll do the same over here. When I say 3, I'm counting the little squares at the side there. How do they look? Oh, they look nice. They look very nice. And then can we sort of hook these up with some paths and make something lovely in there? What path shall we use? It's just the standard path. Is that going to look okay straight across there? Yes, it is. It actually takes out that bit of extra hedge. Nice. So let's do that. Oh, look at that. Early game autosave quick sippity. Ah, lovely. So we'll get that one going across there as well. So that connects those together. And then I'm thinking these could sort of come down to here. And is there a similar one there we could go to? Like that? Do you know what? That is very good. That one I don't want going across there. Oh, I like that. We're getting a bit sort of clever with our design. Excellent. We can have lots of trees and things in there. And then round the back, then we want our roads to go round here for our buildings to go on. Definitely thinking 2-lane road with trees. So how am I going to match this up? Because I don't want to change this road. It's deliberately wiggly like this. Sort of, I mean, it doesn't really follow the coastline, but just to add some interest. But I want this road coming up here to be straight. So if I, for instance, came out like that on both sides. Yeah, see, we don't have a node there. But let's just randomly pop this in for a moment and see how that goes. Do you know what? That actually is perfectly straight along there. That is just fantastic. Okay, cool. So if we just come along here like that, and that butts up right against there, that is exactly what I wanted. And then coming up here, if we could have it right up to the path. Yep, that's what I wanted there. Let's take this one out. And then the same on this side. Oh, look at that. Do I want those attaching or do I want them to stop? Let's attach them for now. And that one as well. And then we'll remove that. And then we'll remove that. And that. Okay, okay. We're getting there. Not sure quite why we... Oh, I know why. We had pollution here, didn't we? Because we had the trash collecting thing. Okay, that's fine. That'll go eventually. What about some other of these smaller flowery passages that we've got in here? Like these ones. Let's just have a quick look at those. We've got that one there. That's quite a long one. We'll pop that one out so we can see. That's just a path. That's a reasonable size. That is a really long one. I don't think that's going to fit in anywhere, is it? Oh, actually, yeah, it might. Do you know what? I'm just going to pop all of these out so we can see them. There we go. And we've got these corner ones as well. Oh, now they could be good over here. So if we grab one of those, which way round is that going to go? Oh, perfect. Perfect, perfect. And then if we do the same here, that's going to be the wrong way. Okay. So we'll do it this way. Oh, that is just perfect for the corner. Look at that. You walk up, come out there. Yep, yep, yep. I'm liking that a lot. I don't think we're going to be able to fit any of those in there. And I like this small one. I thought there was other small ones as well that I've maybe missed. I think we went through all of these. But this one here, with the pagoda in the middle, I particularly like that. So let me grab that. Maybe we could just sort of slip that like in each side of this. Oh, by the way, I'd mentioned this in another video, but I don't know whether you've seen it yet, but I seem to have solved my stuttering problem. There was 2 things I did, and I knew I had to try and find out what it was. As soon as I started playing a vanilla city and still had the problem, I thought, I've just got to solve this. It's going to drive me insane. It's annoying that you have to zoom all the way in to see those things. Not quite sure what does that. I'll have a look. But yeah, I updated my AMD drivers for my motherboard, which I've done numerous times. I don't know whether it was that or not. But I've changed my power plan. I've gone from the Ryzen power plan just to straight the Windows power plan. And I reckon that's what's changed it. So, but anyway, I mean, I do get the odd little stutter here and there, which I just put down to normal sort of City Skyline stuff. But... I mean, now I'm playing without any bother of stutter at all. Okay, I want to pick this up, and it won't let me. Click. Come on. Click. There we go. I'm using my picker tool to grab them. That is probably going to be a little bit too long. Is it going to let me put it where I want it? Come on. All right, we'll drop it there, and then we'll use the Move It mod. So, yeah, I'm really pleased if that was the problem. Oh, darn it. Right, let's try that again. Ooh, how about that? So instead of the blank path connecting this angle over here, I've put these in instead. A nice little tree-lined path that then goes into here. That looks much better than this, doesn't it? Yeah, definitely. So let's take out those. Let's use the Move It mod to select that. Hold Shift, select that. Copy it. There we go. Excellent. And then try and line that up in here as well. I think that's good enough. Let's have a look. I think that's good. Oh, yeah, I like that. That is really nice. Oh, this is turning out really nice, isn't it? So can we fit one of those in there on their own? Let's take a look. That's going to be just a bit too long there, which is a shame. Okay, never mind. Okay, so I'm thinking that is looking pretty good. Look, people are already coming out from the metro station and walking around the path. I just changed this one here to the park path rather than the bog standard path. Yeah, nice. I like that. So we'll put some detailing in there as we go along. But then I'm thinking, what sort of buildings could we have around the outside here that are really going to bring attention to this area? Well, I think this area here, right by the river, needs something special. And a building that I always really enjoy and I like the look of is the Modern Art Museum. There we go. That just looks fantastic. So it goes the other way around. So we're going to have to just pop some roads in here for this to be against. Let's just take this one here. And let's see. So if I came up there... Let's do this again. Yeah, I'm going to need to put it against that, aren't I? So if I go like that, how big is this? Let's take a look. So that actually is probably exactly where I need to do it, which was there. Oh, it's this one. Okay, that's not too bad. So if we go like that. So now hang on a sec. What's the measurement there? 400. And the measurement there, 350. I'll put it right over. Let's do that again. There we go. That is perfectly in the middle. Fantastic. Okay, let's just line this road up. Excellent. You can go up, in and around. And then I would perhaps suggest some parking on both sides or just one side. I mean, there is parking built into it. I'm just wondering whether instead of parking, we could put another building or two either side. And I really like these buildings here from the Modern Japan Content Creator Pack. And I think an office right there, looking down into the park, would just be fantastic. Which means then I feel like I need to extend this road out here. So if I just bring that one out to over here for now. Turn off road guidelines. Thank you kindly. There we go. So that one feels like it's up against a road. And then over this side, I was thinking of, we've got the district office building, which I wanted to put the other way round. But again, I'm looking at the way the windows are going and thinking, wouldn't you want to just face that into a park? So if we did that as well, and then we could just bring this road out like that, then that leaves a little bit of space behind. Yeah, I like that. A little bit of space behind here for some parking, which would work for all of these buildings, so that would be good. So let's just have a quick look. We've got these ones that we use quite a bit. I think this one will fit perfectly. We're going to have one there. We haven't used these ones in a while. And one of those there. Yeah, excellent. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Obviously, we need some water, so let us solve that problem for these lovely people that are going to be moving into our new amazing looking area. So then as we spread out from these sort of buildings here, I'd like to put in a sort of a mix. So we have different high-rise office buildings. We've got different ones in here as well that could sort of fit in here. Transport tower, those sort of things. I'd also like to mix those in with some high-density residential zones, some office zones, a bit of commercial, and really just like mix the whole thing up and see what we get. Now, I'm looking at this and I'm deciding, do we want it all to go to I mean, these buildings get pretty high. These ones are the self-sufficient green residential buildings. They get pretty tall. Some of the other ones we've got to put in will get pretty tall as well. But do we want it all to sort of lead up to a height? So like if we look at this road here, so as we look across this area, do we want it all to be sort of flat and then build up to be high and then sort of go back down again? Which I'm thinking maybe that we do sort of in this area. And then as we get nearer the sea, it gets lower down until right up against the coast perhaps. And then over here, the other side of this road, it will go back down lower again. I think possibly that is the way to go. So let's see how we can do this. Now we've got this road here. So if that road, for instance, came just sort of straight out to here, that wouldn't be too bad, would it? Let's go like that into there. Yeah, that would be okay. And then, do I just want sort of grids coming off of this? I think because of the sort of buildings we're putting in, we probably want to find out which ones we're going to use, place them down, and then we would put the roads around them, because some of these buildings are pretty tall. Right, so by way of planning, I've just popped all these buildings down here, these big buildings, so we can see the sort of height that we've got and what we're going to be working with. So to fit most of those in there is going to be reasonably interesting. Now I'm thinking I want this one here to maybe be a centerpiece along here, and just to break up what would have been a boring grid. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this out either way. We're going to grab that one and pop that, if we can, in the middle like that. I do like that building. Very nice, very nice. And then we can build some roads around this. There we go. Excellent. I'm just thinking of some parking in here. We've got like these sort of car parks, but I do really like the underground car park that we used before. Here we go. So spiral car park. What's the difference between that one and that one? Left and right. Oh, okay. So let's just pop both of these down. That one and that one. Yeah, I don't know what the difference is. We're going to go with this one here. So maybe something like that. I mean, if we left that where it is there, you've got access to all of this area in the car park. Yep, okay. And then I'm just going to build the roads around this again. There we go. And then we're going to see what else will fit in. I want one of these buildings that are a little bit smaller for this section. Can I get that facing? Yeah, I'm going to go face in with that one. Yep. That's good, that's good. And then this one here, that is quite a large one. That can go... How's that fit in with this? Oh, that actually will fit in perfectly next to that spot there. Give or take one teeny tiny piece. What about this direction? Oh, let's face it that way. Oh, yeah, look at that. That fits in. That fits in really nice. Excellent. I want something here. It's not too big. Is this the services building? I mean, that can butt up against there. Let's have a look. Yeah, so it's a little bit higher, not too bad. Then we've got like the big building in the middle that's going to be catching our eye. And then this down here, we could start having some of our other assets come into here. So let's just fill this in. I'm going to go with the squares as we've got those all set out. This can come down there. There we go. So maybe just some, let's put some high density commercial there and some high density residential there. I'm not quite sure how this is going to work out with these little extra pieces here. So I'm going to take those off. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Ah, okay. Yeah, because of the shape of it. Let's pop that back in. And then I'd like this to be, let's have a, oh, we've got no zone over here at all. Let's just take the whole thing in for now. There we go, Washington Park. So we need a name suggestion for that. We're going to put self-sufficient buildings on there. And I'm just wondering whether, with our commercial specialization, what we should maybe change that for. This one's going to give us sort of hotels and things like that, which I think might actually fit in with this idea a bit better of what we're doing here. Let's give it a go. Let's see what happens. Let's give all of these lovely people some water. There we go. And let's see what we get. Okay, this is turning out nice. So we've got a nice little collection of different types of buildings here. Some residential places that fit in really well with our tall ones. And we've got nice little octopus, go nuts for donuts, ice cream type parlours. And a couple of hotels spattered around as well. I think that actually works really well. Oh, and the Tetley Tea van deliveries. Excellent. We've got to have those. Well, let's do a similar thing over on this side, maybe with some of the other buildings that we've got. And we can see if we can sort of balance this out a bit. So let's just see if that came all the way across to there, and then that would come down here. And I'm just thinking if we could sort of pop something in the middle here. Let's just grab, whoa, let's grab you two. You're going to go up there out the way. Excellent. We're just going to give this area a shave. There we go. Right, what have we got that could perhaps go in the middle here? Colossal Order. I do like the Colossal Order offices. I always think that's one we've got to give a bit of special attention to. So that could butt up to there. Then we can take our park paths. Actually, we just go around the outside like that. Make it look nice and special. And then we can add something else in there. And then what have we got that's a bit smaller? This one, the transport tower. Yeah, could that sort of slide up into this section the other way round? How about that? It's not too bad, although it is blocking the view of Colossal Order. So no, we're going to change that. We are going to do this instead. We're going to connect that road to there. And we're going to move you down to here. Yeah, there we go. That's good. Like the front of that. Well, it's really the back of it, but I like this side. Nice and curved. Very cool. This area down here, then we could do a similar thing with the shops and such. We break that in half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there we go. So we can zone some of that in. Let's add some more roads. So this is going to have to come down there. This one's also going to come down there. And then we're going to attach that across there. Excellent. What have we got? What have we got? Got a very tall building here. This one I'm going to take instead. The luxury hotel, I think. Let's have a look. I've got Anarchy on. So is that going to fit in without Anarchy? Or is that going to just look weird? What has that got on the sides of it? Do you know what? With a bit of move it, I think that is going to fit in perfectly there. So the car parking, everything else. Yeah, that's good. That's not getting too high down there. This is quite a big, tall building. So I'm thinking for this one, it's going to come over here somewhere. So maybe at the end of that there. So we've got this sort of high little block in the middle. Yeah, I'm liking that. So again, we just need to pop some roads around these. Yeah, I think that's okay. And then this one here, the high interest tower, is a little bit lower than that. Could we pop that one over here, actually? Let's grab that. I mean, we're getting quite close to the water, and I didn't really want anything too up against the water. In fact, if that one goes here, let's do that. Then we can continue these roads around this way. Yeah, I think that's okay. Let's give these lovely people some water. Okay, and I've continued Washington Park District all the way down to here. And we're going to do the same. We're going to sort of intermingle some high-density commercial, some housing, maybe along the front now. I think that looks quite good. Around there, along there. Yeah, that one and that one and that one. On the main road, I've sort of kept that free, so we're not going to put any there. That goes onto the side road. Got this section along the back. I think maybe some housing on there as well. Yeah, that all comes under the same zone. Okay, so let's see what we get in this section. Okay, that's not looking too bad. We know that these buildings are going to get taller as they level up, which is good. We do need some services over here. Got to delete all of those. We've got this nice general hospital, which also came from the modern Japanese pack. I do like that one. Let's face it in this direction. There we go. That is a lovely looking building. So that's our healthcare. Let's have a look. Death care. We've got the cryopreservatory that I've never used. Oh, that is actually quite small, isn't it? Could we just pop that in? Maybe somewhere over here. Yeah, let's have that there. That's fine. Oh, what else have we got? I don't think we're going to go for the childcare, the elder care, recreational. We could pop something like this in. Sports hall, community pool. Why not? Let's pop a community pool in. Where's a nice little spot for that? I mean, we could literally put that coming off the main road there. And then once you put some trees and things around it. Actually, I didn't realise that's like an outdoor pool. You're probably not going to want to come to an outdoor pool that's right on the main road, are you? Okay, let's find a better space for that. Changed my mind, went for the yoga garden instead. There we go. And it's right opposite a nice little plaza that I put in there, right by the Colossal Order building. So yeah, I think that looks good. Okay, so that's those services. Fire, I'm thinking we should go for a big fire station. This is a big area. Let's pop that over there. Yep, excellent. And again with the police. Now we've got some other options here. We've got a big prison. These are from the Interactive Prisons mods. Police helicopter depot. Yeah, maybe we don't want to go for any of these. Small prison block. No, let's just go for the police headquarters. Oh, another autosave. And we're going to pop that up against the side there. So that should have covered... Yeah, look, pretty much everything we need. Of course, schools as well. I completely forgot about all these sort of things. Darn it. Let's nestle some of these in. So we've got the high school. We've got the larger high school building. Could we find a spot for that over here? I bet we could if we tried hard enough. Let's take that away and pop this in here. And we'll do the same thing. We'll go with the roads all around it like this. There we go. That's cool. Oh, look at that. I quite like that. Even though it's quite a difference in height. I'm liking that. Yeah, very good. So that was high school. Elementary school. We've got the smaller one there. Maybe we could squeeze one in. Yeah, we need some more roads over here. I filled them all up. Let's bring this one here behind the hospital. We've got some nice rocks here that I do not wish to destroy. So I'm going to leave those. But that house can go. I'm really sorry. Your house has gone. So we're going to have an elementary school there. I'm hoping that'll be enough for everything. We'll see. And then a university. Maybe one of the Institute of Creative Arts. And we could just slide that in over here. That would be perfect. Right, lots of people are heading over into the city area over here. So we just need to do a little bit of work on all of these road connections that we've got. The first thing I want to do is give them dedicated turning lanes all the way around here. So anywhere there's a road that comes off, they can do that. There we go. There we go. All the way to the end. And then we've got traffic lights galore down this section. So we're also going to say There we go. So all the roads coming on are going to give way. There we go. There we go. Excellent. That one there. That one there. So that will just keep all the traffic flowing. There's quicker ways of doing this, but this is the way I'm doing it. No complaints. There we go. Excellent. Excellent. So I've been adding a few little details with parking. Lots of people walking and cycling. They just disappeared. Look. What is happening to all those people? Just look. The bicyclists are coming along here and they're just... Let's see these people walking down here, whether they disappear. There's like a weird thing going on here. Okay. That is very strange. I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that one there. I'm going to upgrade this bit. So the change is now there instead of down here, which looks very weird. Okay. Can I fix that? Let's go for the node controller. Yep, there we go. Ooh. Ah. This is the wrong version of the node controller, isn't it? It is. No, it's not. Change it to custom and then we get everything we want. So, yeah, I'm going to stretch that out a little bit like that, just so it doesn't look so odd. And then hopefully, yeah, cyclists coming down there. They still just disappear. I don't know what's going on, but anyway, I'm not going to worry too much about that. Yeah, so inside here, we've got lots of trees. We've got some little parks that have just been added in, which I think look really nice. There we go. We've got some car parking around the back. If I can find out where it was. There it is. Here we go. A nice little stretch of car parking down here, which I really like. I've also put the key walls down this little river here, which I think probably could just do with leveling out a little bit. But, yeah, I think they're okay. Just to sort of delineate this area here from this area down here. Got all this overgrowth around the back. What else have we put in? I've added some more trees into the little park area here. And lots of people are using this and using the metro as well, which is fantastic. I really like that. Just got a little bit down the front here. Just a bit of something when you come in to catch your eye. And then this area's grown up nicely. And just put some trees, any little gaps there were. Threw a load of trees in. We haven't quite finished what's going to happen down here as it comes into this end, but we will get to that. But a nice spattering of derelict buildings. They'll come back, don't worry. A nice spattering of hotels, residences, tourism stuff, and a nice selection of residential buildings as well. I really like the way that's turned out. So if we look from over here into the distance, we can see these really tall buildings over there, which is just the sort of look that I wanted. Really eye-catching. I might even go onto the workshop and see if we can find a couple more extra tall buildings as well to really draw our eye. But that is looking fantastic so far. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Anything you change or add, I'd be very interested to hear. If you're new, don't forget, we have a modded city series, New Tealand, as you're watching right now. We have an unmodded or vanilla series as well, which is the day after this one. So be sure to subscribe for that and not miss out. Thank you for your support. Thanks for all the likes and everything you leave, all the comments, very much appreciated. And I will see you very soon. Have a fantastic day. Take care. Bye-bye.